Okay, we're now recording.
Mega cringe.
Alright, so you guys embarked into Glass Forest to make your way into the Beastlands, realm of Malek. You all being the champions of Sihonavan and Leto, as Leto was going with you guys as far as the portal, um, because he had business to attend to in Greycrest. Notably, like someone is presumably using his face and doing things with it, like murdering people. Who knows? Not y'all. Um, and you guys were wary of Glass Forest for obvious reasons. Not for obvious reasons, but for very good reasons. The main one being that there was a tribe of bloodthirsty werefolk lurking in the woods, specifically trying to kill Ember. But hey, if you crack a few skulls open trying to kill one person, no harm, no foul, right? Right. Uh, you you guys had a few watches where nothing really happened. The first day passed uneventfully, and then the second day passed uneventfully. But at night, that is when things started to get spicy. Um, Tarn Sar- is that Tarn Sarfall? Um, basically, uh, well, no. What happened first is that you guys figured out that the wares were hunting you down and distracted them by using not distracted them what's the word?
Confused?
No, not that
Misdirect?
one.
Misled?
Yes, misled, misdirected, um misdirected them using Ori and some of Ember's clothing that smelled like her, successfully diverting some of them off your path. So right now all you have to deal with really are the werewolves. Not the werebears or the wereboars, but the werewolves. Unfortunately, the werewolves are headed by the leader of all the wares of Glass Forest, Tarn Sarfall. And he was kind of being a bitch and was like, Ember, you're finally back. Can't wait to kill you and tear you to shreds. To which all the rest of you were like, get better clothes, moron. Because your illustrious DM was like, I don't know what he looks like. He's
Just a
just
fucking
some
short
dude.
and a
Just
t-shirt.
roasted the fuck out of this nerd.
Yeah.
Bro looks like he bought his clothes from a gas station. That's crazy.
Bruh,
Fucking
stop.
isekai'd, and homeboy got fucking isekai'd from our world. He's like drunk off the power, and meanwhile we're just here like, nah, you're a little bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, where we left off was the beginning of the chase scene. Uh,
Woo.
yeah. Woo. Why did I not bookmark my chase scene? What the fuck? Hold on.
Oh my
I
god.
thought it was bookmarked, but that's okay that it's not because I DM'd it to you, Red. So it's right here.
Hi, Chai. Just looking at the weather, the high for Tuesday is 100.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Good
am
luck,
not stepping
friend.
I am not stepping outside.
Am I
It's
working?
not that bad.
Fuck
It's not
off.
that bad. Okay. At least it's not humid heat.
It's
is
humid
humid
heat.
It is
Oh,
humid heat.
never
Maryland's
mind.
not humid
Never
heat.
mind.
Oh yeah,
Never
no,
mind. That's horrible.
I am
Yes.
working Tuesday. I'm working 9 a.m. to 4.
Oh,
I hope you park as
Okay.
close to the door as possible.
Oh, I've been parking in the cafe a lot.
Oh,
because
fuck yeah.
Fuck the rules.
Okie dokie. So, surrounded by werewolf,
Um,
knowing that you're.
sorry, cut
Hmm?
in. The Roll20 map.
Oh, yep. Whoopsie daisies. There we go. What did I say before? Each square counts as 10 feet?
Yeah.
We're gonna bump that up. Each square is gonna be 20 feet.
I do want to point out that we technically run like 30, 35 feet per round.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
20 feet's gonna be awkward.
Yeah. You would you guys be okay if it was just 30 feet for
Yeah.
each one?
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because I would have to get a bigger map.
Yeah, we'll just
Yeah,
have to
I'm
be
kinda
careful
dead.
with those who are who run 35 feet. Just remember, we'll just have to remember that.
Oh, that's how it looks. Interesting. All right, where are my glasses? I had to take them off because they were dirty. Okay. So, chase scene. Everyone got the document up to make this easier on everybody.
Yep.
Okay. If anyone needs the link again, I can either post it in voice chat or it is in general notes, I believe.
Yes.
It is not in general notes.
No, it's in D&D notes.
D&D notes? Okay.
It is in general notes. It's the very last thing in general notes under Kingdom of Sihonavan.
Oh shit. Oh, whoops. I said I saw the Shopify and I was like, why did I put like a shop link here? Anyway.
Oh yeah, something else to keep in mind with the grid. Technically, everybody who moves 30 feet usually is going to be moving 25 feet, according to the rules.
Huh?
Oh wait, no,
Huh?
wait,
Why?
my bad.
What? Yeah.
No, because none of us are
misread that.
small.
I misread that. That's my bad.
I was gonna say, oh shit, it's gonna be really complicated. I'm just trying to do this better than
I think we'll.
base game.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Okay. So let's see. Chase initiative goes groups. Quarry environment acts. Yeah, the environment acts. It's raining. It's fucking pouring. A little tidbit from last session. It's raining pretty hard.
But
So
we're not. But Kill is stopping the rain around us and sending it back along with the wind.
yes.
These bitches.
Now, Quarry always goes first. What are you guys gonna do? You have a minute to make all your actions.
Ooh, okay.
Let me look here.
I personally am going to get a blade song going. So I'm at 40 feet of movement, which means I'm at 35 feet of movement.
I'm going to cast
No.
Hex.
Put it down. Please continue.
I'm gonna cast Hex on the pack leader to have as a first to have disadvantage on, should I do wisdom or strength?
Keep in mind that
Okay.
there's special rules for spells. All other spell casting, unless specified
can I-
otherwise.
I talked it over.
Okay,
We
okay.
talked it over
Yeah.
earlier.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
And I'm gonna have him. What skill should he have disadvantage on for this? Strength,
Probably
athletics,
strength.
or
Athletics,
in between strength, athletics, or wisdom, survival, to keep track of us.
Hi, thank
I think we're gonna be fighting. Can you change it after, like?
I would
'cause
have to
think-
cast the spell again.
I mean, I would
Or
say
move it
strength.
to
They,
someone
they,
else
they look
to
pretty
back-
strong and beefy, so I mean,
Yeah.
anything that would.
Okay, I'm gonna make the pack leader have disadvantage on strength checks for the next hour, for the duration of the spell.
Interesting.
while we're running.
There.
Lady,
Because,
I
like,
love you.
also if he
Stop.
manages to grapple one of us, we have a slightly better chance to escape his grapple.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that was Addie and Kenny.
Yes.
Um,
Still
I
doing literally nothing.
I want to
other than
do
running.
I want to do a survey action.
okay.
Um, yeah, assessing the environment, perception checks, investigation or insight checks to predict enemy creature's next move. I want to do potentially perception, see if there's any like any path we can take that'll potentially slow them down. Um, in terms of like underbrush or obstacles.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. Was I? I wasn't. I wasn't shifted before this, was I?
You were.
Were you? Okay.
Cool. Oh, I think I might have said that like right before, like I shifted right before we really started. Um,
Yeah.
fantastic. That is a 26.
Okay. With your 26, as you assess the environment, a quick kind of flick of your eyes from what you remember of Blast Forest, of what you just know about living in the wild in general from your time as Exclesia, and even through the rain, not through the rain, because, well, through the bubble that Till has created in the rain in the outside the bubble, you can see um, that ahead of you um, looks like there is a rough patch of gnarled roots and trees. And using that 27, you can use your free action to call out to the rest of the party and successfully divert them around this obstacle.
Cool. Hi,
Okay.
kitty.
Till, you said you were just gonna run. You weren't gonna
Hold
do
on, give me
any
a second.
action.
I was looking at the thing, but till hold on.
Mhm.
Um, could I? Give me a second. I'm reading over the stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. Could I do a social action? But just I don't know. I think for this turn I'm gonna do nothing just because I'm not super familiar with what I could do. Like I'm looking at it,
Mhm.
but I'm not. I think Till's just gonna um. We're gonna do physical action. We're gonna just try to keep up with the fast bitches because I think I am one of the slowest.
Okay. Uh, roll me an athletics.
Okay.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I'm sorry. Is your blanket taken
That
up?
is a dirty 20.
There you go, sweetheart.
You keep up just fine. Uh,
Yeah.
you're a little bit spurred on by the fact that, hey, there's a bunch of werewolves behind me. Oh fuck, and that alone is keeping your motivation up to not get left behind. Henri.
Okay, let's see here. Well, first question. I was looking over the form. Maybe I missed it, but did we get bonus actions in terms of
Um,
the chase mechanics?
I don't think so.
I didn't really see anything specified saying we do or we don't, so I wasn't sure.
I think you get one thing per round because we are running.
Yeah, this operates
At full.
differently than combat rules, so
All right,
bonus
I
action
figured as
is
much. Just wanted
yeah,
to make sure.
yeah. There's
Um,
only the actions. You can't do bonus actions.
Or you could like
so
sub a bonus action for an action. I feel
Yeah.
like that would be fair.
so
Can't do both.
would you say that the closest werewolf being the leader, I guess in this case is what, 60 feet away from us by the looks of the map currently, or how close is he?
I think 30 is. They're always 30 feet away from us.
I just like I see there's 2 squares between us and them, so I wasn't sure if
Quarry
each one was
always
30.
Yeah,
starts
they're
30 feet ahead of
Okay.
the pursuer.
All right.
yeah.
All right, so they're 30 feet back. Okay. I'm gonna use one of my actions. Well, I'm gonna use my action to. Wait, let me actually take a look at this.
Wait, really quick. Who used the spell?
I did.
Penny.
I've
And roll me sleight of hand. You have to roll a sleight of
Mm.
hand for spell
That's
casting.
right. That's right. Okay, this is only probably a +1. Fuck! No! I dropped my die on the ground,
Rip.
Why are you
and
dropping
it was
shit,
one of my
Kate?
+1 die.
Why are you dropping stuff, dude?
Because I'm trying to draw petty! Ooh. Sleight of hand? That's a 9?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, that doesn't cut it.
Fuck you, Blossom.
You you're running, trying to keep up with the others. As Ember actually mentions the gnarled roots ahead of you guys, and you're too busy trying to keep up and go around doing her instructions, and you fumble the um the the somatic component as you trip over a root and you lose the spell.
If no one's taken their action yet, they could do a help. But I think everyone has, so never mind.
I mean, activating
Everyone
my
who would have helped.
blade song was a. I think I did that before the run. I don't know.
I think so, because I pointed out that it was a minute, but
Yeah. Anything that you guys wanted to do beforehand, I'm pretty sure y'all just did it before we actually started. So the
Okay.
Blade Song, the Arms of the Astral Self, that stuff,
Can
I'm
I
fairly
help her?
certain that everyone had mentioned it. Then help? Yeah, sure. You can do the help action.
Help action,
Yeah.
go!
Okay, I'm gonna use a penny die this time. That's even worse!
Oof,
damn.
Oh no.
that sucks.
I'm not a very Dexy warlock.
Yeah, so you're running and you're keeping pace with Addie as you trip over, and Addie kind of grabs you and helps you to your feet as you try to do the components again, but this time it doesn't exactly help as well because now your hand movements to cast a spell are kind of fucked up, and once again you lose the spell.
Covered in mud and leaves and shit.
Yes. Henri, I'm sorry that we interrupted you.
No, it's fine. It's good for me to know if that went through or not because it actually might help my thing. I do need a judgment call from you, since obviously these chase mechanics were made not taking into account certain classes like the Blood Hunters.
Yeah.
But where can I do my blood curses during this chase? Like how do we want to do that?
Hold on.
Mhm.
Uh, too many tabs open. Damn it. At least it's not 143, 44. Campaigns. I just need to look over Henri's character sheet
Yeah,
because
under
what exactly is a blood curse?
yeah, so weird. It's under features and traits under blood maledict.
Maledict.
Yeah,
Uh,
want to know if you need me to do a roll, like if you consider it almost a spell casting roll as well, that kind of thing.
I have a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
what's up?
We can make it like the paladin. If they're in the same space as an enemy, they can use a smite to automatically drop their enemy's speed. Could be you can use a blood curse to automatically drop your enemy's speed to 0 for a single round.
That was the blood curse I was hoping to go for.
Also,
Blood
yeah,
curse of the binding.
we're 30 feet. We're here on the map. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it says
30.
as a bonus action, so yeah, you can use it as an action.
Okay. All right. Do you need me to roll anything to see if it goes through or not, or?
It says, yeah, roll me sleight of hand.
Okay.
Just to keep it fair for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
wanted to check.
Blood Hunter is a very weird space between magic caster and fighter.
That's why I suggested paladin, because paladins are a lot the same.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Sleight of hand. That is that plus 17 for sleight of hand.
17 will be a success.
Okay.
And I have to I have to do a strength save, right?
Yes. Yes.
Let's see. Ooh. That was 18 on the die.
All right. So it makes it, yeah. That's why it would have been good. Good if that hex went through, but worth a try. I will
Okay.
mark that down. But yeah, that's me.
Okay, so as you all are running, Henri, you lag behind a little bit on purpose, just to lock eyes with Karn Starfall as you cast your Blood Curse of Binding, and he is. And he's all wolfed out with the rest of his pack, and you see the Blood Curse of Binding course through him as his eyes turn red and his body locks up for just a moment before he shakes it off with a snarl, and the rest of the werewolves follow suit as you all begin to chase in earnest. Because now it is their.
I do want to say you say that Henry's lagging behind on purpose. I think it's something more along the lines of Henry taking out his swords, like ready to fight, only for him to turn around and see other people have already started running. So he's got
We're
like,
like,
motherfucker, cursing under my breath, try to put out a blood curse, and then being like, oh fuck, seeing that and being like, all right, I guess I gotta stay with these guys, and running behind. Yeah, that's me.
All right.
I'm assuming we move 30 feet up from, like, on our turn.
Yep, I'm just rolling for the werewolves really quick.
I think everyone but Penny moves 35 feet, because Till made a roll to
Yeah.
keep up.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I do have to make a quick roll for my armor. Or I
Ooh,
lose 5
right.
feet. Okay. All right. I lose 5 feet, so I'm going 30 feet as well.
Okay.
So
Currently on the front.
you and Penny are like puffing and puffing to keep up. Well, on Penny's part she is, but you're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm not
They
used
left me
to
behind.
running. This is not running armor.
Oh, come on. There we go. Keep fucking falling off. Okay. And do they take note of that? Shit. Yes, they do. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, for those of you who can look behind yourselves and run at the same time without falling, y'all can see that the werewolves, they know this forest much better than you guys do. They don't even have to pause between jumping over logs and over the the tree trunks and the roots and everything like that, as they continue to keep pace with your party.
Oh no.
And
Beck, I do have a quick question when you have a chance.
what's up?
Just going forward, I am rolling the thing for my armor. I just wanted to know, would you consider the roll I have to beat to be for a strength saving throw, more or less? I just said I failed because I literally rolled a 4, so I expect that whatever you're going to tell me is going to be a
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah.
you got?
It's like 15 or
15.
so.
All right, keep that in
Yeah.
count.
Let's see. Environment. Let's roll on the encounter table. Yay!
Mm,
I got that number. Uh, okay. Okay. As you all are running, um, you pass by like the tree, no problem. The tree, easy. It's whatever. But as you guys are making your way through the forest, um, Ember, you you don't remember if you you don't remember quite honestly if this was always here or if the werefolk or something had something to do with this or whatever, but as you guys are running going in a straight line, right? Or you just
We're beelining it to the portal. We know where the
okay.
portal is. We are booking it to that.
Straight to the
Okay,
portal.
so it's if you look on the map on the other map, it's like in a that way direction.
Yeah, I assume effectively that the map is pointing that direction. Is my assumption.
Yes.
To avoid doing the fucking diagonals.
Um but as you guys are coming down this way, there seems to be a kind of break off of the river up north or break off of the river from the north.
Okay.
And as you are running forward, you come across this river. Everyone, this doesn't count as your turn, but everyone needs to make either a strength or dex no, either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
I am good at neither.
We can do an acrobatics. That's no problem.
Athletics.
I'm also
11.
doing an acrobatics.
Oh
Um,
boy.
And athletics.
A 17.
Damn,
Athletics,
Penny's gonna
baby.
turn into a werewolf, guys.
Dude, I'm doing backflips. I just got nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone put it in chat.
There's that frame of like you're watching someone in a movie does a backflip, but it's so obvious it's a stunt double, and then they land on their feet and they're back to normal.
There's suddenly a much younger Henri for a split second on screen
Looking skinnier too, like
in a bad wig
yeah.
in a
Oh,
muscle suit.
technically a 20. What's that?
Well, like a 21. How? Oh,
I got a 17.
okay. Addie.
Damn, Penny's
Yep,
getting mauled, guys.
I was fucking up
Yeah,
my
I'm
math.
gonna have to roll a new character
Okay.
for this.
12.
Oh no, Addie!
And I have advantage with Blade's song up.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Let me roll something.
It'll be fine, I guess.
Let me roll something for
Addie's
each of you.
doing me.
Ooh. Okay. Maybe
At
the
least
next
Addie's
one.
5 feet further ahead.
Ooh. Anyway, ignore me, please.
I don't
Damn.
think you can.
Damn. So, you guys are running. You guys are running, and you get to this kind of like river. This very wide, fast moving stream. It's not exactly a river, but it's not a creek either. I don't know what to call it, but it's fucking there. Um,
A babbling brook.
Ember um and Henri, you guys are seeing this, and you like Power Rangers like flip over this, bust a move before you keep running.
Power Rangers
What's the
is so
pose?
fucking
Tombstone
accurate of a
doubles.
description.
Wait, what am I doing? I say this jokingly. I may have not needed to make that because I legit have the ability. I think that lets me run over water.
Oh, that's sick,
Oh.
dude.
Ember does a
Ember, you
flip and
Naruto
lands in the
run.
center of the river.
You
He keeps running.
Double check
you
it.
balance your chakras and you Naruto run across the river. You don't even fucking stop.
Hold on, I may not.
Audrey,
I may
you
not have
do-
that ability, but still, either way.
It'd be funny if you did, so I'm including it anyway. After this, you don't have anymore. Honorary, you do the Power Rangers front flip and you like bust a pose, but like you're with like a peace sign before you keep running.
Fucking geez. That's crazy.
Um,
Fucking
Till,
Red Ranger over here.
using your sorcery powers, and by that just like your regular athletics from fucking running around the streets of Port Town, you are able
Causing
to
problems.
yeah, you are able to fucking get through the river, no problem. You I don't know, you use like your fucking eyes or something like that, and you see like the stepping stones, so you just kind of like hop across. Penny and Addie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you two get to the river and immediately, Penny, you fall down like a little deeper part than you expected, and you immediately like go like waist deep in the water, far more far deeper than you expected. And Addie, since you were right next to Penny, you know, like when you were running through the woods, you're already right there trying to help her up. And unfortunately, she slows you down. And she slows you down just enough that two werewolves try to come up and bite you. I need to know,
Mhm.
does a 19 hit both of you? Because that's what I rolled on the die both times.
No.
Yep.
No.
19 plus, what
My
is it?
AC
What
is
is
a
it?
20 with Blade Song. I am the
Hell yeah.
beefiest wizard.
19. I rolled 19 on the die, and on the 19 plus 4. I'm sorry. Is that what is that? Like a
It's a
23?
23.
23 doesn't hit, right?
Damn. Yeah, both hit then, I guess.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
I
This is
was.
fine.
I just knew.
I would like to point out that my survey action was my attempt to find an area that we could pass that might slow them down.
I mean, it's going to slow down the werewolves, too.
True.
Just because we suck at running doesn't mean you suck at running.
Fair.
Or that the werewolves also don't suck at running.
I posted Red
Clearly,
Ranger
this is
Hunter
new
again.
for everyone.
Damn, it really
Okay.
is just on me.
Both of you roll me a constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Let's see.
As
I've
you
used
take
3 different. What is that? And that's a fail.
What is
Huh?
wrong with your
Not-
dice?
I used 3 different d20s. I've rolled 110, and that's the highest I've rolled all night.
That's like my dice.
Pardon me? What do you mean you fail?
I got a 7 total.
Oh my god. Addie?
18.
Okay, 18.
Penny's turning into a werewolf tonight.
Oh my
It
god.
takes a while. I want to point out it's not immediate.
I mean,
It's not
we can
immediate.
literally go find a cleric and be like, hey, can you remove curse, please?
Oh, where's Zamar?
That's crazy.
Where are we gonna find a
Um,
cleric in the Beastland?
I think I have.
You know a
Remove
cleric. You're friends
Yeah,
with a
I
cleric.
have remove curse. I have remove curse. It's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, Addie has removed curse, and also Penny knows a cleric who will be like, "I got you."
But we can't go back to Mavis. We gotta finish our job in the Beastlands. Who knows
I was
how long
talking
that's gonna take?
about Cricket.
Cricket's
You know,
further
Cricket.
away.
Cricket's even further away.
We
Anyway,
don't know how
13 plus
fast it
2.
starts kicking.
13 plus 2. So that's 15 for Addie, piercing damage.
Oof.
And 2 plus 2 plus 2, so 2, 4, 6 piercing damage for Penny.
Ouch.
Damn.
And I also may be cursed with lycanthropy.
Well, I mean, you after being wounded by a lycanthrope. Yeah.
There's bit to it. It isn't
Yeah.
an immediate thing.
It isn't
Yeah.
immediate, so don't worry. But yeah. Anyway, your guys' turn now. After that little snafu with the river, Kenny and Addie, you're able to wrench yourselves away and catch up with the rest of everybody.
Sick.
Let's see here.
We barely catch up. So I can't
So
cast
it is
any more spells during this, right? Because I already cast my one hex
So
for
it's
the chase.
so it's you can only cast each spell once, not one spell the whole
Okay.
thing.
yeah.
Cool. Would I be able to cast Hellish Rebuke then? Since I took damage?
It's a reaction though. Do we get reactions?
If I could sacrifice my action for this round, could I cast Hellish Rebuke on that werewolf while in the river?
That
It's okay if you say no. I just wanted to ask because it is a reaction.
It
and
does.
Reactions are.
It does say all the way at the bottom, stopping movement to attack. If a player does not move for their round, they not only roll their attacks and checks normally, they also reduce the enemy speed by 10 feet. If it's an attack.
Mm-hmm.
so are you not going to be moving for your round?
I mean, I'd have disadvantage if I rolled. It's not a roll to attack; it's a reaction because he hit me. It's like a parry almost. The wolf needs to make a dex save. It's not a roll to hit kind of thing.
Doesn't say anything about fucking reactions. Kind of a bit. I'm gonna have to say no just because.
Okay.
And else going forward, no reactions.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
How long does that last? 2 minutes.
Okay.
Then for my turn, I'm just gonna cast Fly on myself and Till.
Let's see here. Hold on.
And then
Hey, roll that. Yeah, long strider, jump, feather fall, freedom of movement. Expeditious
I've
retreat,
rolled 4
haste.
different d20s. We're gonna try this one. We're gonna go for a fireball d20. Okay, that's a 12 for a 13 total.
I hate to be the party pooper here,
Justin?
but are you able to cast fly? Because it's technically wasn't a level 1 spell at some point.
It's a 3rd level spell.
I thought you can only
base.
cast first level base
You can
spells.
cast up to 4th level spells.
Up to 4th? Okay.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Ooh, fly's a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about fly, so yeah, you can cast it. And you said you rolled a 14 on the die, not on the die, for the sleight of hand check?
Yes.
That succeeds. So yeah,
Woo!
you and Till are fucking flying.
We fly until
Cool. So you guys,
Damn.
yeah, have now
Peter
a
Peter
base
Pan up in this bitch.
base of
yeah,
35.
and so now we can keep up with the fastest of the group because our fly speed is now 60 feet for 10 minutes.
I think what I'm gonna do for mine, and I actually hadn't summoned my astral self because I remember that. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to summon my astral self and make an attack this round with it. It also gives me a number of benefits that I think might be helpful for this. So, but yeah, let's see here. Hey,
And
astral
you're
self.
attacking Karn specifically?
Effectively, I'm attacking the pursuer, quote unquote.
Okay.
But yeah, like Karn would be the one that I focus on because he's right in front. With the intention of slowing them down by that 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make these attack rolls. So
actually, you reduced them by 10 feet for this round.
I would have to stop moving to do that, I think.
Oh, you're not stopping moving? Okay,
No.
sorry, my bad.
That is potentially a later thing when we've maybe put some more space between us. But hey, 30 feet means that we can like put a 5 feet deficit between us.
Yes. Would it be easier if all the squares were 5 feet?
We would
Let's
be
see.
moving a lot. I think
I mean,
it's
there
one
are
of those
large
that might be.
squares in front of us.
Um,
Possibly, yeah.
I think it would be less that it's easier if they were 5 feet, unless we were individual tokens and not one group token.
I agree.
Yeah.
But that was actually a natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Can I reduce it by 10 feet? I'm joking.
Yeah, you fucking deck them in the face, roll damage.
I like to imagine that they have never seen this before. So here's Ember, who's like sprinting away before she all of a sudden summons the fucking this fucking terrifying visage of a skeleton of a werewolf. Before turning, and like these arms give you an extra 10 feet reach, so I just like turn and swipe as one gets close with these weird ass claws.
Yeah, so you swipe at one and you take it by surprise effectively, and it yelps and and jumps away as it's running, knocking into the wolf next to it, which basically makes a little domino effect, and there is suddenly a pile of werewolves in the forest struggling to regain their footing and get back on the chase, and
Cool.
you successfully reduce it by 5 feet.
The natural 20 doesn't make it 10 feet.
No, actually, yeah, it could be 10 feet. Fuck it.
Yeah, and if you want the damage, that was 16 points of force damage.
Let me just write that down. Where's my pencil? Please, for the love of God. Where did it go? It was just here. I think my dog has to use the bathroom. But I took her out already, and she did everything that she was supposed to do. How much force damage? 16?
16.
Okay. That is Ember's turn. Uh, and Penny. What are the rest of you doing?
I think that's Till and Henri are the ones that are left, or did Addie, or has Addie made a move?
I'll wait for
I
all
have
our
not.
spellcasters to do what they need to do.
Hi, Mom.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm playing D&D right now. What's up?
Yeah, I'm looking at.
You're fine. Yeah. All right, love you, bye. Love you too, bye.
Tech. Player formulates a plan to get advantage on next roll. God, I'm almost okay. God, I'm almost tempted to be a little cheeky, but I don't know if that'll work. So I don't think I'll use it. I guess I'll use an environmental action just so I can try and keep up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really have anything good for chase sequence stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Uh, just as a heads up, um, like,
Hmm.
and players may have to spend their action resolving a randomly rolled environmental complication. So sometimes when those complications arise, like, we take care of them on our turn during the round.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know.
I was like,
Yeah, I
otherwise,
guess I'll.
otherwise these physical and environmental actions don't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
All right.
after we do like. I have no more words. Words have gone.
Oof. Oofies.
I guess I run like the wind, Bullseye.
Hold on, forgot to roll clear. Um. That's. All right. And let's see. This is the second round. All right. So you said environmental action.
Yeah.
Addie?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so environmental action, all right. Um,
I mean, it was saying that the environmental action is what happens when a complication arises and we have to resolve it.
y-
I guess I
yeah,
just run. My
yeah, that's
action is running.
okay, that's fine. Henri?
Henri time. Okay. I'm going to be building up to what my next action is going to be. Hopefully, something useful. Obviously, I can't use my weapon, so I'm going to take out. Hunter reaches as he's running along, reaches for one of his daggers. I don't think it's on his belt. It's probably like part of his like little chest satchel area, whatever. Takes that bad boy out. Usually, usually my Crimson Right is a bonus action, but if we're going off just a one thing rule, I'm going to ignite my dagger with probably Crimson Energy. I'm not going to use it this round just so it's primed and ready for the next round. But one other thing I'm going to do is this is neither an action or a bonus action, so I think I might be able to use it. Might not help me too much in our chase, but I think it just makes sense to use just for flavor text. I'm gonna pop off my ether walk. You know, um, lets me kind of morph through objects and whatever else. So I imagine Henry popping it off and just being able to like run through a fucking branch in front of him, that kind of thing. Um, yeah, he gets a little translucent, you know. So it's probably like, oh my god, Hunter's about to run into that fucking tree. What? And just goes right through it. It lasts
A
for
wolf
3
behind him runs
rounds.
into
Yeah, the wolf behind me runs into a tree instead. It lasts for 3 rounds. I doubt you're gonna give me anything on this. Wait, anything on this, Ike? But I still want to say it nonetheless. Do I see anything in the ethereal plane? Because I'm technically in the ethereal plane while I'm doing this run thing. I
Let
can
me check
see
my notes.
I can see and affect creatures and objects on the ethereal plane. So if there's
Let me check
anything
my
going
notes.
on in the ethereal plane in this area.
Let me check.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Hold on. Ah, shit. Um, not right now.
Okay. Well, it lasts for 3 rounds if anything weird happens in the ethereal plane. But besides that, that's my turn. Oh wait,
It.
sorry.
Oh,
One last thing.
oh,
I
oh,
need to roll
yep.
my strength. Okay, that time I got 17, so that's a pass. We're saying it's a 15. All right, that's me.
Yeah. Okay. Till. Or just fucking fly.
So can I use a social action to give the
Sure.
help action to fucking to Penny, because this poor person, she's fucking struggling of just helpfully pointing out things. I'm just like, duck,
Yeah.
move, run.
As we're flying I imagine we're flying like hand in hand and
Yeah,
Tess
I just go and fucking
steering me.
grab her hand.
I can
Yeah,
show
so
you the world.
yeah, you're able to help Penny avoid obstacles that come up.
Awesome.
Did everyone go?
I think so.
I believe so.
Okay, so it is my turn with the werewolves.
Could you move us up a tile? 2 tiles?
Yeah, you can pass the river, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, since you're past it. Ooh, the werewolves did not roll very well.
Yay!
Go fuck
They
themselves.
they are stuck in the river currently. There's just a lot of them, and they're fucking wolves. So yeah. So they get stuck in the river essentially. And it is back to the environment. What's gonna happen now? Let's roll to find out. Okay, nothing. All right.
Cool.
Yeah. So you guys are fine. I hate the roll table, honestly. And this is round 3.
Woo.
What is everyone doing? You have the werewolves have fallen behind, but they're not gonna stay behind forever.
Um,
Hmm.
I have an idea. If I can go first. Um, with Till's help, seeing all of these like fairly thick low-lying branches, could I try to cast Eldritch Blast at some of them and block the path behind us with like large branches to kind of slow
You
down the
sure?
wolves?
Yeah, I believe that would be a what is it? You roll the sleight of hand. Yeah, tactical. Would that be a tactical action?
That would be I thought that would be a spell casting, but Till gave me the action. The tactical just gives you advantage on your next
Oh
action.
yeah. So it'd be an arcane
Yeah.
action. Yep, no problem. All right, so go ahead and roll
Yeah.
me that sleight of hand.
Okay. That's a natural 20. Thank you, Till.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yes, so you are able to successfully blast some trees, some high hanging branches, some very heavy branches that you can see, and you do it strategically enough that the branches fall heavy and dense in the path right after the river.
Hell yeah.
So don't mind me, but I'm just going to yeah. So um basically you block off this section right here.
And I want to try to time it so that everyone is past the point where the branches land.
Yeah, you could do that, no problem.
Okay, sweet.
Even though you went first, technically you went last.
Yeah.
All right. Next person. If no one speaks up, I'm just gonna pick. It'll be like school.
Hey, give us a moment
Uh,
to look over these.
Yeah.
I was thinking
We're
about
back to doing
a
our actions again.
tactical
Yes.
action.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
If just because I would have the highest intelligence, players formulate a plan to get advantage on their next round.
Mm-hmm.
I would be happy to try try and get us advantage.
Yeah, that's for the round after this one.
Yeah, I know. There isn't much Addie can really do.
Mhm.
For this chase sequence, so I could at least have her put her brain into gear. So that is something I would like to do, a tactical action for next round. Pay it forward.
Yeah, doesn't seem like that'd be a problem.
Okay. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, that's
Fucking-
basically what I'm going to be doing the last few rounds. Now that I've done all my spell casting, that'll be helpful.
Do I roll God?
Yes.
Alright. Just this so it's straighter. Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Nice. Intelligence, I'm guessing? Wait, hold on,
Yes.
guys. Hold on. I think my dog really has to go to the bathroom. Alright, I'll be right back.
No worries.
Gotcha.
That'll give me time to grab my cardigan because I am chilly.
How can you be chilly when it's 100 degrees out?
It's
Not 100 degrees out today.
I'm also under a vent.
Mm.
Great. Come on. Stop.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Damn, my feed is just filled with all the Trump stuff right now from the
They
rally.
they had one job. They fucking missed. They fucking missed.
One of y'all was vaccinated.
What?
I am so sorry for the volume.
There was a rally, a Republican rally, in which Trump got hit in the ear with a bullet.
With a bullet.
Yeah, there was gunshots going off.
Oh my god, why did no one shoot him in the fucking head?
Missed.
He
Yeah,
missed.
two people died at the rally and everything. It's crazy.
Oh, holy shit.
That's sad.
How much?
Yeah.
I don't want to be one of those conspiracy theorists because I hate those conspiracy theories. But how much do you want to
Well,
bet it's
It was a
staged?
plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, for sure.
Because
Yeah.
like, there's
Because-
no way
I mean,
anyone
it'd be-
that desperate on the left side would have missed.
Thing is, crazy fucking plan if part of it is killing two other people at the rally. That's some commitment right there. Wouldn't put it past them
Yeah.
though, but damn.
Have we forgotten January 6th?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's one of those
Insane.
things of in
Wow.
Project 25.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he just got shot in that yawn.
Hopefully he dies of fucking sepsis.
Be a
He
crazy
I
way to
mean,
go.
won't. No, he
knowing
won't.
that he tried to drink chlorine to treat COVID, I wouldn't.
Probably
John,
Yeah,
just
I
said
need
he
you to
did. I don't think he
stop.
actually would have. Hopefully he wouldn't actually. I mean,
Never know. Dun, dun, dun. How's the movement, guys? You guys settled in?
Yeah, we're
Good
mostly
for you.
settled, and it's just very slow process of unpacking.
Speaking of Moss, Jen, if you guys aren't too tired after sessions, want to help me put together my bookshelf?
I should be
Sure.
fine.
I want to get that done.
I might.
You
be
can just
there
vibe.
Yeah, I might be there for moral support because my ankle's a bit hurty.
Yeah. I don't want to just sit by myself and do it. I'd be sad.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Also, because I think I need to like move your safe, so I need to kind of know where to put it.
Mm.
All right, I hope you use the bathroom because no accidents. Do you hear me?
No
But you're talking to
promises.
us for a second while you were gone. Like, I hope you used the bathroom while I wasn't here.
No,
No,
I'm
it's no
back.
promises. Sorry.
Where were we? I don't remember.
We were doing our round of actions and whatnot.
Yeah, I got us a dirty 20 for the technical thing, so we have advantage.
Is it we or
Josh,
just
you are a bit
you?
quiet. Actually, hold on. Let me check to make sure I didn't turn you down last night. That might be a me thing.
Oh,
Hold on.
sorry, I moved my mic away because I was blowing my nose.
Hey,
Also, part of
Bones,
that
is
was
it?
I.
Sorry, I was gonna say Bones. Is it we or just you? Because it does say get advantage on their roll next round.
Yeah.
I think
Claire,
it's just you.
similar.
But
Yeah,
that's
it's just
It's
you.
just
Oh,
that's fine.
yeah.
I mean, hey, you can set it up so that maybe your roll that you have advantage on, if you succeed, affects all of us.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm being very clandestine about this because I doubt we're ever going to do like another chase encounter again. Even with
Yeah.
these revised rules. So, like I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could do it for one.
Rule of
Um,
cool.
yeah. Um, who's next?
I don't think I've gone. I'm gonna attack again because I like that there are because even if I can just reduce him by 5 feet, that will largely, very slowly allow us to pull ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, that's a 19 on die. I think it's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, fuck yeah. 1 below max damage. So that is 20 points of force damage.
Okay. And the werewolves are reduced by another 5 feet. So you have effectively reduced them by an entire 10 feet of movement.
Cool.
So have all the spellcasters gone?
I have.
I don't
Yep.
think I have, or did I?
Yeah.
Right, I was
I
helping
think
Penny.
yes.
Okay. How far back is this pack leader again?
Currently, they're at 55. They've gone 55 feet, so they're like 10 feet from you specifically. I've been looking. If you look in Roll20, I've been keeping track.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. Well, 55. Thank you for keeping track of that.
Yeah, no problem.
What's my range here? Just so I don't lose him. 20. Oof. I kind of want to take. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna play it safe. I wanted to do my dagger attack thing, but I'm gonna take a tactical action. So on my next round, I can make that just a flat roll because I'll have disadvantage if I use it now. So yeah, I'm gonna take a tactical action.
Okay.
And yeah, if I took that tactical action, I take an attack action next turn, I would technically have advantage on it, right?
I think so.
In this
Yeah.
case, though, if it's a ranged attack, it's just going to be a flat roll because usually it'd be disadvantage. But I just want better odds.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
great. Okay, so yeah, I'm
Great.
gonna do tactical action.
Great. So that was Ember, Hill, Addie, Penny, and Henri. It is the wearer's
And
turn again.
Roll for your armor.
and I'm only going
Oh,
30
fuck.
feet. Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm only going 30 feet because I just failed my roll.
Okay.
Guys, I forgot about Leto.
He's just been keeping up with us, bros. Bro's just been right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lito's in a very back mold somewhere.
It's fine.
He got
He's
mauled in the
fine.
first
He's
round.
Guys, Lito didn't know how to swim when he
Nah.
crossed that river.
Oh, no.
Got washed away.
Oh my god, I forgot about Leto. He's fuck. The wares are not rolling very well today. Yeah, they go they pull a they don't really pull ahead by much. Penny, you successfully stopped them from
Hell,
you successfully stopped them for like another like 5 feet or so of movement with this little blockade that you got going on.
hell yeah.
So they're reduced by another 5. They have to take the time to go around and go around this blockade and the river kind of. So they are reduced by another 5 feet while you guys pull ahead by another 5 feet. 10 feet. Fuck it. Whatever. You guys are steadily pulling ahead basically. And that brings us back to the environment. Let's see if anything happens this time. Let's see. What's that one? Okay, so nothing particularly exciting happens other than a flock, a herd of Suddenly you guys are also caught up in running. While they are running perpendicular, you guys are running straight, and they're running perpendicular to you. Um,
What is it a herd of?
and deer, just deer.
Oh dear. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Um, yeah. Anyway, your turns.
Okay, they're not they're
There
not
are
slowing us down in any way, are they?
nah.
Cool.
Cool.
There's only like about 10 of them, so it's not like a
Mhm.
big herd.
I'm sure they take one look at the wolves and then just fucking book it.
Yeah.
Um,
Sprint team.
it was cool. I like to go first before the leader gets out of range from us if another attack hits him. How close is? No, yeah, that's right. You've been keeping track. All right, the wolves are at 80, so I would be at 15 feet away. Okay, great. I would like to attack the leader, his short wearing ass. I'm going to attempt a range attack with my dagger that has the crimson red on it. Hopefully, it hits him because I'm doing this for a reason. Um, yeah, just turn around, just flick it over his way, and I need to make a sleight of hand and then a range attack that would be a disadvantage, but due to my tactical action last round, it is a flat roll, as far as I assume. So, what do I got to beat Ike for this sleight of hand? Let me roll this baby now.
Ake?
Oh, I thought you were rolling.
I am just curious on what I have to beat here. I got a 17 for the sleight of hand.
That succeeds.
Okay, great. Now for the attack, got a +8 to my dagger. Come on, give me something good here. I got an 11 +8, a 19.
19 hits.
Okay, all right. Let me do the damage, and then I'll tell you what else I do. Because I'm guessing we're not fighting this guy head on, but it would be good for me to have this here. Okay, 2 plus that, that's 6. And then, where is my d8? There you are. That's 22 damage overall.
And you're targeting Karn.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you
I do have one last thing though for the attack, an effect
what's up?
that is. I am going to be castrating him with my brand of castration.
Huh?
So yeah, the reason I do that is if he attacks anyone, not only is going to take 3 psychic damage, but more importantly, I'm always going to know the direction of a branded creature as long as it's on the same plane as me. So if there's
Do you mean castation?
yeah, castation, yeah,
Castigation, not
yeah,
castration.
yeah, I know that. It's just we've had this talk as a party before, where
Oh
And
my
it just
god.
we
Yeah.
always conflate it with castration, so
Yeah.
it just becomes that now.
I'm branding so I can more or less know his location if we end up losing him in the forest and we aren't in the other plane basically, right? So yeah, it's
Yeah.
the damage plus the brand. But yeah, that's me.
Okay. So you are able to hit your. What were you attacking with again?
Crimson, like a dagger with my crimson right. So it was probably
Oh,
like
you throw it at him, right?
yeah, I throw it at him, I eat it at him.
Yes. So you are running, and with a flick of the wrist, you flip out your dagger, do your crimson right on it, and throw it at Karn. And even though he sees it coming, he's not able to avoid it in time, as he but he's able to have his shoulder take the brunt of the damage, and you see him go down briefly within a roll before he skids to a stop as you take him out for another 10 feet of damage. I mean, 10 feet of movement.
Nice.
cool.
Minus 10 feet. Fuck yeah.
I did fail. I did fail my strength, so I'm doing 30 feet this round as well.
Okay.
Maybe I should have cast Fly on Henri.
That'd be crazy, bro.
Would that have been in
Penny wouldn't have
character,
done
though?
that.
Nah, yeah.
No,
Not only would that be in
absolutely
character, I
not.
would not fucking trust that, bro. I'll start going up high in the sky, then you'll drop your concentration just to fuck with me. I'm right above him, like, oopsie, my concentration dropped by mistake, guys.
As Penny is still flying.
Yeah.
So the wolves have already been reduced by 10 feet.
Yes.
Cool. I also realized something, which is that even making martial attacks, I should have been making sleight of hand checks. I did roll 2 retroactive ones, and I made them. If the DC is 15, we're fine. Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay. They're already down by 10 feet, which is nice. If I attack them and get them down to 15 and further increase the distance. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna make that sleight of hand first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good. Let me make the attack. That's a 19 on die. For...
Yeah, 19 hits.
11... 16 points of force damage. They're down by 15.
Okay.
So what was it currently at? That, okay. That's it for me.
Okay. Addie? Hill? Penny?
I'm gonna do a social action to give Addie the help action next round.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Or did you do your tactical action this round, Addie?
Not yet. I have an idea though.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the help action for next round then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My action, since these guys are like stuck here in the river,
Mm-hmm.
I wanna make it more not fun for them. Could
Okay.
I cast magic missile on like thin branches or like dead trees to just sort of continue to box them in?
Yeah, if you want to do the same thing Penny did, yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Alright,
Oh,
I'm
I'll
yeah.
need to see that sleight of hand.
hold on. Do I want to do?
We're gonna make it so these guys just straight up don't move this round.
Yeah, fuck these assholes. I'm gonna do it at 2nd level, so it is gonna be 4 darts. But the sleight of hand is
I mean, doesn't magic missile just automatically? Oh no, it's to cast the spell. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
17.
17 is it's a success.
Yay! Yeah, 4 darts shoot out and will shear off like larger, like, I don't know, branches and dead trees and just
Yeah, this is
Or-
difficult terrain for them. So they cannot move through that
more
easily.
so I was thinking like around the sides. So that even unless we're just going in a straight line, unless they were Because like I figured they'd try and do
yeah.
Kind
this.
of box them in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
How about get fucked, mate?
How about get fucked, mate?
You're a winker.
So that's going to be difficult terrain for them on the sides as well, that they will not be able to get through easily.
Get wrecked.
Get shit on.
I knew you were going to do that. Oh my god.
Get shit on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that is all difficult terrain for them. They cannot move through it easily now. I mean, they couldn't before, so their movement is reduced by another 10 feet.
10 feet, so they're down to 5 feet.
Yeah. So for my action, I'm just gonna use the social action to give the help action to Ember by going, go Ember, like essentially doing the same thing of just like, behind you, left. I figured Ember's aware, but I have a bird's eye view and I'm just fucking going.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
moving.
So I
I'm
guess,
just continuing to go because I can't do much.
so I guess I'll get that help thing next round.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Sick.
Do some real cool shit next round. And then Henri's just struggling to be a Power Ranger back in the back. Getting stuck in the mud.
Okie
Henri.
dokie. Kenny? You already did your turn.
Yes, I did a social help action.
Till, Addie, Ember, Henri. Okay, yeah, so it is back to the top. So you guys are between the wolves now and the rest of you. It's about 50-45 feet, right?
Yeah,
That would be
it's,
longer if we got them all stuck in the river.
it's pretty big. Between
The gap's
Henri,
pretty big.
between Henri, the person farthest behind, and the wolves, is 40 feet.
Okay. So you guys are running.
The rest of us are
You're
fucking
running.
leaving him behind.
You guys are running, and some of you are flying. But the main thing is that you're getting ahead of the wolves. You have been using your magic and your skills to get ahead of them, and they have not expected their quarry to be so
Fucking
well
skilled.
versed. Yes, so skilled and
So
able to get away from them. They thought they would have numbers, but you have depleted their numbers enough between the werebears and the wereboars, and have damaged the rest of and have basically, like injured the rest of them enough to that they are lagging behind. Who put get shit on? Anyway,
Get shit on!
and you guys continue running through the woods, and you keep going and you keep going until the sound of the wolves fade behind you. But you know that just because you can't hear them doesn't mean that they don't have your scent, and you keep running until Ember, you notice it first because um you have the highest passive wisdom, passive perception and insight. You notice the shift first, the dropping in your stomach, as the precursor to to the precursor to the tingling of your skin as your hairs stand on end, and you're and you know this, and you're focused enough that you stop. Everyone else, roll me a hold on, what would that be? An intelligence saving throw.
Ooh. Can I argue for wisdom?
Can I shout out and be like, we're near the portal to give them advantage?
This isn't about the portal.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it is about the portal. This is about the portal, but it's also not about the portal.
All right.
because there's a very steep cliff in front of you
Oh,
that you are able
shit.
to.
So I don't need to say Penny and I don't need to roll then.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're flying.
Flying.
Yeah, you guys are flying. Addie
Penny
and
and Till
Henri.
accidentally fly over the edge. And we're like, oh wait guys, hold on.
It's very Looney Tunes.
Okay, so everyone is able to stop in enough time that you all feel the tingle of the portal. Even Leto. Fuck, hold on. Leto, my man. Fuck! Leto crashes into you, Ember. Roll an athletics saving throw.
Oh, no.
Advantage.
Wait, dexterity saving throw?
Oh, yeah, dexterity saving throw. I said athletics. I meant to say
Yeah.
dex.
And I get advantage because of Till?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Teamwork
that's
makes the dream work.
21, which is good because the other one was a natural one.
Yeah, so you were able to keep your footing enough that when Leto crashes into you, the both of you don't go tumbling over the edge. And as you all stop and catch your breaths and breathe in, breathe out, except for Penny and Till who are flying, you notice that everything, this is not the forest that you ran through. What you see before you is land stretching onwards and outward, onwards and upwards of miles and miles and miles of untouched, wild, dangerous wilderness. In the distance, you can hear the screech of owls and the far off calls of elk as they move through these dangerous lands. As you and your party have all entered the Beastlands. And let me just switch the thing. Sorry, that's my med alarm. Because if I don't have it, I'll fucking forget.
Oh, I didn't hear shit.
Oh, sorry, I thought y'all did. Teehee.
Nope.
I'm just a goofy little guy. It's my birthday. Teehee.
Just a little guy.
Yep.
Just a little lad.
Listen, I'm literally just some guy. Alright. And it's my birthday.
Debatable.
Shut up.
We literally got it marked on Discord because of this hike.
Ooh.
You got forest.
Yeah, it's a forest. Turn the grid off. As you all have entered the Beastlands. Oh no, this is a better one. Hold on. Fuck that. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a mood. That's a mood, actually.
This would
Relatable.
be a really good spot for Walmart. Right here.
Oh my
What?
god.
God.
You played too much Supermarket Sim. You played 2 hours? Too much sim.
Too much. Too much.
Already too much.
Here we go. That's now we're cooking. Now we are cooking.
Now we're cooking with gas.
I know what's wrong
Yeah.
with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Hold on. This one's better. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah. As you all enter the untouched realm of the Beastlands.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Addie. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. So, as a follower of Maleki, of someone who has gone through the rites, who has who has done your dues, and for the most part has been a faithful follower of her for. Hold on, my grandma's calling me. Yeah.
Go off, Graham.
Graham,
All right,
Graham.
so for this image, a 6-lane highway.
Oh my
Definitely.
I could see it.
Yeah,
She
right.
called me to be like they tried shooting Trump. Like, Grandma, stop
You're a
been
little
talking
late.
about that for the last 3 hours.
Do you wanna know how I learned about that? Do you want to take a wild fucking
Memes,
guess? Is how I learned about it?
memes.
Not just memes,
Ha,
but guess which meme?
I know which meme.
the still meme. Yes,
Yes,
you.
yes.
The Destiel meme.
I learned about it through the
I love
Destiel meme.
you.
Wait, learned about what?
Trump getting shot.
I'm getting shot.
Yeah, I haven't been on social media all day, so actually,
Anyway, we're
We'll
getting
circle
back to
back
it.
to it.
Yeah, after the game. As someone who has, Addie, as someone who has been a follower of Maleki and for the most part has been faithful to her teachings, to her holidays, to her just in general. For God's sake, you carry a triptych. Is that how you pronounce it?
Triptych.
Triptych. What you said with you, and you've had it for years. Hidden it from Isolde, hidden it from people who would take it from you. You have it to. Your faith is almost a way to be closer to your father, whom of which you've never gotten to know. And you feel absolutely nothing when you enter the Beastlands. You don't feel the as place that is wild and untouched, and even said to be the place where Maleki roams free and feral as the grass and the day is long. You feel like you should feel something, anything. Divinity curling around your spine, even the whisper of her laugh in the shell of your ear, but you hear nothing, you feel nothing. It's almost as if he's not even here anymore. And it makes you wonder because she was such an overwhelming presence before. You figure that 7 years ago, if you had entered the Beastlands as you are doing so now, you would have felt anything, something wash over you. But as it stands, there is just you and your tattoos and the forest and prairies and mountains stretching on before you, before all of you.
Um, there's definitely a moment of like shock and grief. Before Addie sort of shakes her head and um is the rift like to the prime material still there? Like
Funny you should mention that because this is the first time you guys have actually physically walked through a portal. The portal to the plane of air. You kind of had to like fly through it, and um, that was your first time, and it was a little hectic. And then in the plane of water, of course, you had to literally swim through it, or the boat was taken through it. Don't remember which one. And then you didn't even get to see the plane to the portal to the plane of Earth. Um, the portal is looks weaker than it probably should. It's shimmery and it looks a little fragile, but it's still there.
okay. Can I be ballsy as fuck and like try and, move everyone as like far away from it as possible? Can I try and dispel it?
You can
Can I
certainly try.
can I do some wizard hubris?
You can certainly try.
Cool, because I want to deny these motherfuckers. Uh, away into the Beastlands, I'm going to use my only 6th level. This is how serious I am. And I am going to
Hold on. Before you use it, before you use the cast the use the spell slot. Don't use the spell slot because we could just talk this out.
Oh.
So you try to cast spell magic the on the portal, and you feel something that you didn't think you would feel in this moment, which is resistance. As let me just roll some percentile dice just to see what happens. Just to see if it happened, actually.
Let's see what happened.
What does a 20 and a 2 mean?
You rolled 22.
On a
Percentile die? That's a 22.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Huh?
Don't mind
Huh?
me. I just have to roll a. Where's my other d12? Hold on. Here we go. Laddie, you take.
Oh.
Ooh, 15 points of. Oh man, what type of damage would that even be? Hold on.
Probably
Psychic?
psychic.
Yes, psychic?
Okay.
Because is there would there be any type is there any type of damage that's like you take like magic damage? No, not like
Psychic.
that.
Psychic.
Fuck.
Well, it's sort of a
Psychic, okay.
backlash.
Psychic or force damage.
It's psychic or force, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take 15 points of psychic damage.
Ow. Not doing great. How's the portal looking?
Portal's fine,
Fuck.
but you get the feeling that somebody did not like that.
Can I try and tell who?
Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Whoa, okay. A religion check. That was a natural 20.
Love that
With a
sound
natural
you made,
20
Bones.
With a natural 20, with a natural 20, you know it is not a god that you have ever felt before. Certainly not a god that is indigenous, I should say, I guess I could say, to the Arbosite Peninsula. You can't tell if it's from up north, from across the Sword Coast, from across the sea to the Sword Coast, or from some other country. It's just not a god you've ever felt before.
Okay.
That's whack.
Now, you all are in the Beastlands. The wares will catch up eventually. But what are you all doing right now?
God, I'm so tempted to try again.
How am I feeling walking into the Beastlands?
Ember?
Yeah.
You feel, strangely enough, at home. You know, Saloon's domain is Salune, sorry. Domain is not the Beastlands, but seeing the untouched wilds, hearing the calls of animals in the distance, seeing the forest, natural and un and you know what I mean, as natural as it can be, you feel a sharp pang of nostalgia as it reminds you of Zixglesia and how you grew up with your father.
Okay.
Stupid question. If we're saying that Maleki's presence isn't really all that felt here, how does Henry feel not feeling a god amongst this pain or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Is it
Man,
how
he's
does
like,
nice?
this is
feel?
he's like, damn, this is refreshing.
Oh, this is nice. Is no one gonna smite me for saying something bad? Oh my gosh, please.
Okay, I if I go unconscious, I apologize, but I'm gonna be like, no, fuck you, and I'm gonna try again and dispel the portal. Like, okay, is the portal like tied to anything? Is there like a key or
No, it's just a rip in reality.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
I don't want these motherfuckers coming through this goddamn portal.
Okay, so this time you still can't dispel the portal, but nothing happens this time.
What? Okay, what spell slots have I used? I need to mark those down because I have used it twice.
Well, I didn't. You can mark this one down as a 6th level spell slot.
So
The first one was a freebie.
Interesting.
for my own clarification, Addie is not rolling that like beat the
Intelligence
spells
thing.
that
Yeah.
like beat the spell the spell level that comes with dispel magic.
No. This is these portals, they can't be dispelled by mundane means.
I do want to clarify this. I'm being semantic. It does say one creature, object, or magical effect.
It's probably something larger than can be quantified or dispelled by a 3rd level spell, even if you upcast it.
Right. Well,
Is
the
what I
the
think
thing
Mike
is
trying to
that
say.
like it says for each spell of 4th level or higher, like you can make an ability check usually, but it is the final DM ruling on this.
Yeah.
Plot reasons.
Okay.
Plus, if we're saying there's some weird god stopping Addie, I guess there's only so much you can really do.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. My wizard elven hubris has to go somewhere. Okay, fine, nothing happens.
Speaking of the lack of a celestial presence, is Penny feeling any connection to Lathander at all?
This also isn't Lathander's domain, so I mean the sun is still shining, so like theoretically Lathander is still there, but you
It
don't
doesn't
feel
feel as
it's not really his jurisdiction, so he just
yeah.
kind of does he just keeps the lights on and that's it.
Okay. Very limited
Alright,
power there. Okay.
I guess my next question is, you said we're on a cliff?
Uh-huh.
Is there like another is it like a chasm sort of a thing, or like what is the topography looking like?
So, you're on this cliff. Behind you is the portal.
Yep.
It's like a woodland cliff, so there's like trees and shit everywhere still. And down below you guys is more trees. The tall trees that Jeremy kind of described. Conifers, redwoods, pines, spruces, um American sweet gums, tulip trees, the works. Um and I mean, I guess it's kind of right now. It's kind of like you guys are on like a horseshoe
Okay.
where this cliff is. hold on.
How
So
far up
so so
are
you
we?
guys are kind of like right here, and hold on. And it goes downwards into the woods. So like there's the party right here, like you guys shit. So you guys are like right here, and there's like trees and shit behind you guys, and the portal's like here, and there's also trees over here, and then there's trees like down this little valley or whatever, and trees over here, and you guys can go like down this way to get
How
to ground level.
I guess my question is how high up, how far away is here, and how high up is here?
Sorry, I didn't see the second ping.
Um, how high up is here? Let me change my color.
So when you're up here on the cliff, it's like 80, 90 feet.
Okay.
If
My thinking my thinking is I can dimension door Henri with me 500 feet in a fucking direction, and Penny and Till can fly with Ember, in the same direction. That way we can have a 500-foot gap
And Leo.
of no scent.
and Leto.
And lead out, fuck. He's in there.
I can
Yeah.
slow fall.
Till, yeah.
I mean, you
Not
guys can
more
also
so.
just
I
walk down this way too.
Well, the
But
goal
well,
is
no,
to
the
break
idea
the
is
scent trail.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
I feel like the slow fall, if you did go down the cliff, that would still
It'd be the
a
same
scent
as
trail.
it'd be the same as us flying Ember down. Ember would take the same route as we would fly down.
I'm not saying we fly down into the valley. I'm saying we pick a 500-foot direction, not necessarily in the valley.
You probably want to
And like,
go into the valley though.
why?
Partly because 500 feet's not that far. The valley. Oh, I guess we could just 500 feet to the side. It's just Petty and I only have fly for 10 minutes, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to pick a direction and like maybe even a
Yeah.
few dimension doors with Henri.
I don't think we don't have that amount of time to fly.
Okay.
Let's just pick a direction and then
around.
Yeah.
we could pick up
Yeah.
them and then just have our movement speed, but that's still 50 feet like around, quote unquote.
All right. I say we dimension door yonder way. Again, because then it'll be like, hey, where the fuck they go, and that's gonna take time for them to try and pick up our scent trail.
Yeah,
It's
all right.
not
I think-
great that they're gonna be here in the Beastlands
Mhm.
with us,
I mean,
but
Till
better than nothing.
Till and I could also like cast prestidigitation every couple feet to kind of disrupt the scent trail.
That's true. We can go back to our original, the original ship we were doing, without obviously Ori, but
Yeah. Oh, I could.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
snap
I
it
think
over.
let's do that after we do the movement.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking
Could
disrupt
be.
it at the portal, fly, and then disrupt it again.
Yeah, that plan's going to be a lot more effective with how hectic the just general makeup of the Beastlands is by the looks of
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright.
still think we should do Addie's plan of go 500 feet and then start disrupting because like that way it takes them longer to even pick up a scent trail.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I will say. Hang on to point to the green arrow direction. We'll see you in about 500 feet that way. Ready, Henri?
Huffing and buffing all that. Yeah.
And I will
Boots covered in mud.
I will grab his hand and we will just sort of pop out of existence. And then pop in 500 feet there. And I will start like prestidigitating him, me, area,
Hmm.
waiting for the others.
Yep, heading off.
Ito
Hun-
looks to you, Ember, and it's just like, oh man.
I
Cricket's
will
gonna be
grab
so
Leto
mad at
because
me.
I am stronger than Penny. And I will hoof Leto up, bridal style.
That's saying a lot.
Do you even have the strength to do that?
My guy, I like have a 15 or 16 strength. 15
Oh
strength.
shit, never mind. Never mind, never mind. As you're carrying Leto, he just says, oh man, Cricket's gonna be furious at me.
For being carried to save your life, if he gets furious about that,
No, about being
you're
in the Beastland.
accidentally.
We kind of made we had an agreement before I left, and they're not gonna be happy to hear that I didn't do what I needed to do in Greycrest.
You can always go back to Greycrest after.
I suppose I can. I'm gonna have to get the vacation time approved though. That's gonna be a nightmare.
Boy, do I have the skills for you. Also, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Till
We just
union
don't
law
tell.
attorney.
Yeah, here's the thing. We just don't tell Trey Lorene when we're back, so we show up in Great. We can just teleport back to Greycrest when we're done here, so we can then handle your stuff.
Prefer to handle it alone. No offense.
But you see, I'm a nosy bitch.
And
if you really
Leto's
want to
just like,
risk the werewolves being pissed at you as you go through the woods back from Greycrest alone. So Ember may want not to go back to Greycrest.
Let's just go to, after we're finished here, let's just go straight back to Castle Dalen. It'll be fine. I can just handle my business some other day.
We'll see.
I'm sure we will.
That we'll see that's not happening. I think after you teleport Henry definitely does that thing where he's like stretching his face. You know how like you like move your mouth like if your cheeks were sore or something? And he's like clearing out his ears like, oh, oh, I hate teleporting.
You're all right there, Henry.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Old man.
Makes me queasy.
It's just sensitive.
It's just senshi. I think Addie just sort of gives him a very amused look while focusing on her work. Probably like in the middle of it, hands him like a water skin.
Yeah. Takes it and probably drinks like a solid half of it on that very messy way that someone might do after running a fucking marathon or something.
Yeah, Addie will probably finish
Splashes
off
a
the
little on
other
his face.
half, to be perfectly honest.
No, exactly. He's like
So,
touching, flexing his back a little bit. Hasn't ran like that in a hot minute.
we're gonna need a hot water bottle after this.
I don't think Ember's even out of breath.
Oh, absolutely not. She was like, oh yeah,
Chill because I got
nice,
to run. I got to fly.
a nice brisk jog for Ember.
Oh, and
Ember just fucking lapped around Nova Ether. Like, you think she's gonna break a sweat over that?
And I will use my healing hands on myself to get 11 hit points back.
Okay. Case scene done. Yay. I was just waiting for you guys to do enough whoops. Of the stuff. What am I trying to say?
Moving away from the thing.
Yeah. Y'all just had to get far away from them, like do enough stuff to get far away from them enough to so I could segue into the next part.
Mhm.
Chase wasn't gonna go on forever. That fucking killed all of us. Anyway, you guys are now in the Beastlands, having try to break up your scent enough that the wares that who will follow you in will undoubtedly, you know, have to at least put their brains together enough to figure out how the fuck to get to you guys. What are you doing
Have to
now?
work for it.
Your main goal right now, after avoiding the wares, is to find the orb of dragonkind.
If we're traveling up somewhere for a little while, like I'll say somewhere around the hour mark, I do want to sniff out the direction that the leader is since I branded him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's part of it. So Henry probably does that, a weird little,
Yeah.
like literally tilts its head up in the sky a little bit and does a, like like he's actually trying to sniff him out or something.
Oh my
Ember rolls her
Oh.
eyes.
You can tell that Karn is at the top of the cliff where the portal is.
Mm-hmm. This way is also a good
You don't.
indicator for me to tell if they're in the plane at all, because it only works if
Yeah,
near the same plane. Okay, great.
yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I was just saying. Anyway, but it puzzles you because he seems to just be standing there, not moving at all. So you kind of deduce that there's a good chance that he sent some of the pack to scout ahead. And you can't tell where they are, but you know where he is.
Okay. I'll probably let everybody else know that. Something along the lines of, they've made their way inside. Uh, the leader of the little group is stationary, though. He's probably sent out some of his lapdogs.
We should get to move on then.
If we encounter any of the scouts, those we should kill, so he doesn't send a message back. Penny, Addie, both.
Yes.
You got
Yes.
bit during that, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Are
yeah,
a
and
bit sore
Penny
from
looks
it,
down
fine.
and sees there's like bite marks through her boot.
Damn.
Almost. I guess I
You'll
was
be
fine
alright.
until-
No, we should be sure to look at both of those.
It's just a bite. Wait, actually, do I know about like being lycanthropy stuff before being flippant about that?
Roll history.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, well, Addie's looking. I'm
18.
gonna go. Ooh.
18 history. Hello?
Okay, yeah. You know about werewolf bites.
Ah.
You definitely know about werewolf bites.
Hmm.
And you know that you should not be flippant about this.
I think it's the adrenaline slowly abating, and it's the realization of, oh, I got bit. Oh, I got bit.
It's just a bite.
Oh,
Oh, wait a
no.
minute.
Oh,
No, it's not just a bite.
remember when I
Oh,
got bit
fuck.
by?
Shit.
Penny is going
Piss
to
balls.
what's it? Use her healing light ability, and she's gonna
before
spend few-
before you do that, Ember will stop you and go, can I take a look at both of the bites? Please.
I don't know what you can do to heal it, but
I'm not trying to
hey.
heal it. I'm trying to make sure that neither of you were infected.
Okay.
You
I
said
have
that
to
quickly.
sneeze.
Okay.
If I can make
And
a medicine
I
check.
start to take off my boot.
um,
Ow! 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 Ow!
It'll be all right. If anything, we just have to cut off the limb.
no, we don't.
Henry says sarcastically, even though he doesn't have the tone for sarcasm.
Says the man who would cut off his
Harley
third
says
arm
very
to
serious
cover up a
soundingly.
murder.
Wait, what did what did Penny say there?
Throwback joke to the podcast conversation in the chat.
Oh,
Says the man who would cut off his third arm to cover up a crime.
oh gosh.
Ember.
Yeah, Addie would allow Ember to inspect.
Yeah, history
on, like,
check, right? I mean, medicine check,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay. Am I making one for each or one for both?
Mhm.
I'm asking, am I making making 2 medicine checks or just one?
No. Oh, just one. Just one.
Okay, cool. And I do get
Is there any
advantage.
way that I could offer the help action? Oh,
I
wait, you
get
already
advantage
advanced, my
because
bad.
I'm shifted.
Okay, cool.
Fantastic. That's a 21.
So,
Woo.
Ember, you inspect Addie, and you can tell that she's fine. I'm just going based off of the con saves that y'all did earlier. Got an 18 con save. Um,
Yep.
Addie is fine. You know it needs to get tended to so it doesn't get infected, but there is no signs of it being of Addie being cursed with lycanthropy. Penny, on the other hand,
What do you mean?
didn't you get an 11?
I got a 7.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
that's
a
even
bad one.
worse.
I think Ember.
You look, Ember, you look at Penny's bite, and you can tell immediately the red puffiness, the whiteness near like the puncture marks, how already it's starting to how the redness is starting to go through. You can see the redness of Penny's blood vessels under her skin as the curse is beginning to take hold.
That's weird. Normally, when I can see them, they're blue.
Yeah.
That's because they're not. It's currently your blood is currently exposed. Sorry, not the time.
We have to get that taken care
Addie.
of. We have to get this taken
How
care
long
of
does she have?
ostensibly until the next full moon. Bitten lycanthropy.
God, when's the next full moon with my keen mind feet?
Did we not just
I could
magic
just-
it away?
I was about to say
I could
something
just
about
tell
that.
you guys because there's a calendar. There's a calendar. I could just tell you guys when the next full moon is.
I was like, but can't we just magic?
I was
an
gonna
infection
say
away?
something about that in character. I just Moss was
Sorry.
asking about the full moon.
Let's see. You guys are on day 220 of
Why don't
day
you just feel them?
221. So the next full moon is Saturday, day 240 of Gryon.
So we have a good while.
Gryon. Yeah, you have at least a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Month and a half.
I
mean,
will say
not a month and a half. Half a
continue.
month.
Okay. Continuing character though, I'd be like, the good thing is that bitten lycanthropy is a bit easier to take care of. It is a curse, so spells that remove curses will cure Penny.
Looks towards Addie.
Oh, if I can, get a good night's sleep, I can. I have remove curse. I can prepare that. We can all put this behind us. You'll be just fine, Penny.
Okay.
Unless this is something you. I'm not familiar with lycanthropy, personally. It's not
If
something I've ever considered for myself.
most people don't, because to obtain it through a bite, it's harder for people to control versus if you've grown up with it.
Ah.
If you
It
got bitten, would you become a lycanthrope squared?
um it's likely that I just uh would just become a full lycanthrope. It wouldn't change anything, I think, too much about uh my physical self. I might have an advantage on controlling it if I was bitten, but I don't know. I don't know what it's like, really.
Hmm.
Um, I think while Penny is still processing that, she's gonna go reach down by her ankle, um, and use what is part of her healing light ability from her subclass as a celestial warlock,
Mhm.
to use 2d6 as a bonus action to heal herself. Um, and then while Till and Penny are talking, she's gonna use. Ooh, fucking bitch! Why do I keep dropping my fucking dice? Can't find it.
Rip.
I have no idea where that.
What did she say?
I'm gonna roll 5d6 to heal up Addie, because Addie got a much more painful bite than I
mean, I
did.
already used my healing hands thing, so I'm at 49 out of 68 horsepower. I don't think I need 5d. Well, I might need 5d6.
16.
Bless ye. Okay,
And
nearly
then I
back
still
up
have
to full. Thank you.
5 more of those. So she heals up her bite as part of processing that she is cursed.
For about 7 more hours.
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah. Depends
7
on
to
when we take
12.
a long rest.
Yeah.
Also, would I got bit in the material plane? Would the next full moon in the Beastlands affect the curse at all, or no?
I think we'd have to stay to find
Why'd you
out.
have to ask that?
Because
it
I
go
know you,
faster?
Icafer.
Does Penny become a super werewolf?
Or the full
Ow.
moon is
Ember, do you want
tonight.
to take another look at that?
Yeah, I'll take another look.
You want to look? Yeah, so you're looking at Penny's bite, and even after it's healed, you can tell that it looks like it's progressing a little bit faster than
Oh
it
no.
should. And you're not sure if it's because there's a full moon coming on the Beastlands, or if it's just the Beastlands itself, which you already know,
What? Wait, when's the
kind
full moon?
of kind of
Ah, shit, right.
makes wares a little bit more potent.
Yeah, Ember will
Wait.
curse a little, and she goes, well, we have less time than I think. The Beastlands is affecting the spread of the curse.
What?
So either we rest as soon as possible so that Addie can help, or Addie, if you have some way of getting access to that now.
No, it's. I have to rest. We're still too close for comfort, though. find us sooner rather than later. I imagine we've been
I
sort
have.
of walking and talking.
I do want to point something out to you, Moss.
Hmm?
You have arcane recovery.
I don't think Addie has the spell prepared. Oh.
No, I don't. Once per day, when you
Oh.
Yeah.
finish a short rest,
I didn't
you choose
realize
to
that.
spend
That's
spell
my
slot
bad.
to recover. Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have the spell prepared. That's why I need to rest.
Oh, I see. Well, we
If
can.
I had it prepared, I just could have been like, boop, you're fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
Yeah.
That's my bad. We could.
That. Nah, you're fine.
We could rest as soon as possible. We do risk the scouts finding us.
Will they be smart enough to bring the rest of the pack or engage us?
Well, they'll probably, once they find us, they'll probably go find the rest to engage us as a pact. As a pack. And the Beastlands do make werefolk more powerful, which will affect them as well. You can still cure. You can still cure bitten lycanthropy after a shift, after their first shift. We'll just have to deal with Penny shifted.
God, do we have any idea when the next full moon in the Beastlands is?
You can roll me a
Or is there
nature
just
check.
no way to?
Probably
Could
tonight.
There's not.
Would you say I have advantage with my keen mind?
Sure.
Yay!
It's probably tonight if I had to guess. It's probably every night in the Beastlands.
Every night's a full moon.
Yeah? Well, legit, it's probably.
And Bones, you can rearrange your spells on a short rest, right?
No.
No,
Just
Bones
a
is
long
a
rest?
wizard.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Long rest, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a 14.
No, you won't be able. You can't tell. You're looking at the sky, trying to see if you can see the moon anywhere. Because sometimes, like the daytime moon rises, earlier.
Yeah.
And you're looking for all the signs that you'd usually be able to tell in the prime material, but the Beastlands is different and foreign to you, so you're not able to tell.
Can I still tell which way is north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Chai.
We were told which way we had to go for this thing, right? We'd west to the mother tree or something like that.
I think so.
It's to like the heart of the forest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And the really quick retcon, at the top of the cliff in the distance you can see a giant ash tree, like the Avatar tree. Not
Okay.
not Avatar as
Okay.
in like James Cameron, but Avatar as in like The Last Airbender.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not far.
Oh, like the swamp tree?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Sick. How far
The swamp is one living
away would
thing.
time is an illusion. So is death.
So,
while
what
we
are
were up
you
there,
guys doing
how
now? Sorry, go.
could we tell how far away potentially the swamp tree is from us when we were on the cliff?
It looks about half a day's worth of travel, so maybe like a 12-14 hour trek.
Okay. And what time is it? Would you say?
In the Beastlands,
How many
time is
hours?
actually a little bit
So-
harder to tell. Um,
Hmm.
with do you want to roll me another nature check since the other one was kind of low?
Sure. Yeah, because my fee, it's like the number of hours left before the next sunrise or sunset is like a part of the thingy.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good. 21.
So, you can tell from being in the Beastlands, as long as you already have been, like the hour, 2 hours that you all have been like conversing, talking, strategizing, that it looks like the sun takes a little longer to make its rotations. Um, the sun is not the Beastlands is not a plane of ever light, like unlike some other planes. It's just that the nights drag longer as the trees reach for the light, and the nights are dark and treacherous, so to speak. So with the 21, you can tell that um a regular like it is the fall equinox, whereas the days would kind of be equidistant on the prime material plane. It's not raining here. It's not as humid. And while there doesn't seem to be seasons, it does seem like the sun takes longer to set and the night lasts just as much.
Okay, so how
Perfect
long would you say
conditions for
before we pass
hunting.
sunset?
Right now it seems to be, if you're on the prime material, maybe about 11:30 noon. Um,
Ooh,
no,
okay.
wait, it was nighttime when y'all started running, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like noonish
Oh, was it?
when
I
when we
think
started running in the forest.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because we
It was
finished
night,
a
right?
long rest and then we
We
continued
did.
traveling
We did finish a long rest. This is right.
into the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay, so yeah, on the prime
true.
material it'd be like noonish, so it's the same on the Beastlands. It just seems like noon is taking longer.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I would be relaying that. And the thing too is, if we find like a hole in the ground, we could just sit in the hole in the ground, and I can cast tiny hut, and we are safe for 8 hours. If I need to recast it, I might need to recast it if night is longer, but there's at least that.
Yeah, I do think we
Because
should.
we shouldn't walk in the dark.
Yeah. And I do think it'd be worth it
Take
to
advantage of the
rest sooner
daylight.
than later. But with Tiny Hut.
Yeah. Um,
But yeah, we should try to get as much walking as we can done.
well, I think we walk as long as we can, but while keeping an eye out for like an empty burrow or like
Mm-hmm.
an underhang of roots, like shit like that. And once we find like a good place to camp, we just stop and we camp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
Um,
That is my vote.
yeah, and I can take the lead on navigating through. I have a 9 survival with advantage as long as my
New
shifting is
type
up.
of dogwood tree? What does that mean? New type of dogwood tree? Did Rutgers do a new dogwood?
No. You know the trees that when they bloom, they smell like a certain bodily fluid?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right. All right. Is this some sort of sex joke? Because I'm not gonna get that at all.
No, there's actually trees like that.
Yeah, they're called
No.
dog. They're called.
Anyway, what are you guys doing again?
Yeah, after we're heading off towards the big tree. And then as soon as we find a good place to rest,
Okay,
we're sitting
cool.
down.
Are there
Alright.
any trees with weird inscriptions on the side, Ike?
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Do you need
I
me to
get
make?
it.
Are y'all fucking with me? Am I missing
Um,
something?
Look
I
at
got,
look at look at roll
I got an
20.
18.
I'm looking at roll. Damn it!
I got an 18 for that, by the way.
Why didn't I see that? Because oh,
It was subtle. It took me a while to see it too.
So, my ass.
God damn it! How the fuck do I get rid of these?
And now the scream can see it too.
I love the reaction. Is there any weird inscriptions on trees? Oh, roll a perception check. Let's find out.
How was I supposed to know that y'all were drawing dicks on shit?
This is a regular thing we do.
Shut up! I know. I know.
You let your guard down.
I appreciate
You know
everyone who
what?
got the
Since you told me
dogwood
to roll,
joke.
I am really curious. I got an 18.
Huh?
I did. I got an 18 for that perception check if we are checking. Just for the hell of it.
Yeah, as you're walking, you know, you all are mostly focused on getting on the direction that you saw the tree in and heading that way. Every now and then you see an inscription on like a carved inscription, not a carved inscription, but an inlaid inscription on a tree.
A QR code.
Scan.
And it's not a language that you can read.
It is a QR code.
But
Is
Addie
it
can read
Abyssal,
it.
Common, Elvish, Gnomish, or Primordial?
No, Addie can read it
Is it
actually, kind of.
It's
I
celestial.
love how this
It
was born
is.
from me
Oh,
looking
shit.
at digs on the side of a tree.
Sylvan.
It's
You
Sylvan? Oh
and I
shit.
see I see you can kind of read it because you learned the high speech of Sylvan. You learned the very proper, very linguistically castrated
Oh my
version
god,
of
Country
Sylvan.
Bumpkin Sylvan.
In fact, this Sylvan is in layman's terms. It's very loose. The grammar is off. You can't really make out what it's saying exactly. And you don't really understand what it means because you've only ever learned Portly Sylvan, which at this point is rapidly becoming a dead language anyway, due to the lack of Fae in the Arvosite Peninsula.
Yeah.
But what it says is wet water, high leaf.
Let, like Let.
No, actually,
What was that name that we got for the sacrificial lamb?
We didn't get a name.
But we got
We
like
got
a
a
weird
alias.
alias thing, right? Or
Yeah. Hold on, I'm
We
Yeah.
got a
looking.
name for the Lich, the leader of
no,
the.
just
Oh,
you know,
early
when
light
we
No,
asked your
on
name, we
no.
got like
weak
a
light on early
yeah.
water.
Okay.
On like dawn or dew or something.
Weak
Okay,
light
alright.
on early water, yeah.
Where the fuck did I?
It's I also did like do a whole
Yeah, weak light on early water.
Yeah, there's. Jen put the answer,
Set
all the
water,
answers and
high
questions
leaf.
in notes.
If no tree does not have not.
I'll put it in whatchamacallit, game notes.
Mhm.
Nope, that is thunder, ice, and everything nice. Wrong one. Hold on.
7 leaf.
Sit water,
Yeah.
high leaf. If no tree does have not.
I think Addie has like a fucking stroke. um.
If only there was some sort of creature that you guys knew of that could speak Sylvan.
I
I
look
mean, I'm
towards
gonna be
Leto.
copying it.
Did Cricket teach
Huh?
Leto any Sylvan?
Cricket
I
is
don't know.
learning
Did
Sylvan.
they?
I will kind of
I
look
don't
over at
know.
Leader. I'm like, you osmosis any Sylvan from anyone in the castle?
Me?
Well, hold on.
Absolutely
Did
not.
Hatori recognize the language, or it's just like I can't fucking read this shit?
No, that was me. I was talking out of character.
Mm.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure
did
Henry does not.
Honri?
Does Henry recognize his language? No, right, Ike?
No.
All right, there we go.
Addie's
As far
gonna
as I'm aware,
copy
Honori
it down.
has no. I don't think Honori has ever seen Sylvan before. Has he?
I mean, I would like to think he has, maybe in some weird writing over in the sanctuary, but
But
that's
that
up to
doesn't mean
you.
he knows what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't know what it is. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
interesting. I think I saw that
Wait.
somewhere, even though I can't read it.
Wait a minute. Penny has been taking Sylvan lessons from Cricket.
Like 4 lessons.
But like with this simplified sentence structure, would Penny be able to make heads or tail of it and help Addie decipher it? With like elementary level Sylvan?
I mean, Addie is just writing it down. I don't think she's saying anything about actually being able to quote unquote read it.
Oh.
Like Penny wouldn't get the verbs or the conjugations, but I feel like she could get the simple nouns. Like she could get water, leaf, and tree. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like on Duolingo, like level 1 still with
Yeah.
Cricket.
Donde está el biblioteca?
I'm aware that. Nope. The oh. Penny's just like, I think this says leave, or like.
The symbol I think is
Addie
water
just
because
like.
it looks like a river.
Meanwhile, Addie's just sitting here screaming like, "Yeah, I know. I fucking know."
And this one,
like, kind
this
of
one means tree because it looks like a tree.
Mm-hmm.
So then does this one that looks like a leaf mean leaf then?
Well, obviously not. That one means no.
Thanks, Penny.
More than
No, it
likely, it
does-
means not in this particular sentence.
I haven't gotten to conjugation intensity.
I can tell.
How can you tell?
Fuck me running. Because Addie can't help herself. And also, this is so funny.
I mean, you're the academic type. It would make sense that you studied uh
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
strange
was like, oh, is this
languages.
like a fancy pants wizard language?
Can I borrow your textbook?
Not. Well, I don't have one, and no, it's not a fancy wizard language. Honestly, I was just bored. But
Hey,
the book that I picked up is, well, perhaps rubbish because I. Okay. And like Addie, like prim and proper. This is what this says. Set wet water, high leaf, if no tree does have not. I wish I was fucking joking. I genuinely wish I was fucking joking. It's obviously not gibberish, but I don't know what that means. It's like slang, right? Is that the right word?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so it's clearly either this is like a joke and like someone's like, finger
Half
butthole.
Dad was here.
Yeah. Or it's telling us to do something. It might be a metaphorical one, like a proverb. But I have no clue.
That just doesn't translate. Are there other writings? Is this the only one we found?
Ooh,
That
can I actually
is
try
what.
something?
Sure, what's up?
That's why I don't know why it didn't came up to me. So obviously someone wrote this at some point in time. Used grim psychometry on it.
Yes.
You know.
That could have bad vibes though.
Yes.
It might not be.
Yeah, I know, but it's worth a try. Vibe check on it.
Vibe
Do you have to
check.
roll for that?
Yes, if you think it has those certain vibes that I can vibe check with, then yes, I would make a history roll.
Go ahead and make that history check.
All right, let me see here.
Damn, these vibes are rancid.
Okay. Where's my history? There you are. Got 23.
23. Let's pop into the whatchamacallit. You know, you know, you know,
Do you want me to come with?
Shadow Realm.
Into the vibe land.
Yes, please.
Okie dokie.
Let's go.
Come
Me.
join us in the vibe land.
Where the hell is Justin? There you are.
All right.
You do your grim psychometry on this particular tree, this inscription inlaid on it, and you get very. Whereas your grim psychometry usually is pretty clear, for some reason this this time it's shrouded in light uh around the edges that you can't really decipher, through it too much. But seeing this, you can tell that with this inscription, it wasn't even placed all that long ago, and fuzzy around the edges, this blinding light that by this time is celestial. uh Someone was walking through here, uh gown robed in layers of alabaster and eggshell whites, and as they walked through, um leaving a trailing a veil behind them, a pure white veil, and their robes dragging on the ground with delicate steps, they just happened to lay their hand upon this tree, and all you can feel is grief. And it's grief that you have not experienced before and you don't want to ever experience it because it is the
What?
grief of that of someone losing their child.
Oh, damn.
And you don't know what this inscription says. You don't know what it means, but whoever left this is devastated by the loss of their child that they had. And you can't see this figure's face as covered as it is um in these uh in these flowing veils and these what's the bridal thing. The-
What you mean, like the head thing, or the
it's,
dress
yeah,
overall, or
no, like the thing that they trail behind them that the
ah,
girls have to carry. I don't remember what it's called,
I'm not
but
sure. I know what you mean. It's like a kind of lacy, kind of white.
yeah, one of those things as they
It,
trail it behind, and you can't see their face. You can't see anything about them except for the hand that they lay on this tree, and it's I don't know, it's an average hand, I guess. It's the hand of a god, obviously, but
oh,
we're not gonna go like crazy into well, the celestial light, my man. Um,
well, you know what? I will say, Henry has been in the presence of gods before, like more than one now using grim psychometry. Are you saying that the energy that I'm like sensing from it is godly?
yes.
Huh. Okay.
But however, this god is not any that you are familiar with.
Interesting.
It's not
Okay.
Salune, because you've gone toe to toe with her. Definitely not Lathander, because you have gone toe to toe with Lathander as well. Um, Maleki is basically non-existent, and no
She
other
probably
gods
wouldn't
really
look this
match
way
this.
either.
Yeah, and no other gods really fit the description of what you're seeing.
Okay. And you saying she's wearing like almost like a wedding dress, but more like a very white and ornate lacy dress that's kind of dragging on the floor, that kind of thing.
It's less of a dress than just like what, yeah, it's a dress. It's a very lacy, she's wearing a lot of layers. Whoever this is wearing a lot of layers, not she, sorry. They're wearing a lot of layers, so it's like white over white over white, and it's all trailing and, like catching not and the weird thing is that as it's trailing on the ground, as this person is walking towards wherever they're walking towards, none of the white seems to be stained. It's
I
not
was gonna
getting
ask that
dirty. None of
next.
that. Yeah,
Interesting.
it's not. Yeah,
And what's covering their face again? I get you said they're
a
kind of
veil.
robed, a veil. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay. And I don't know if you can tell me this or not, but you mentioned just so I know how to describe this grief to everyone else down the line. You mentioned it's a grief of losing a child. Is it losing? Do I know if it's losing a child in the sense of my child is dead, or I just don't know where my child is?
you can't tell.
Can't tell. Okay.
Mostly because the feeling that you're getting from this person, they can't tell either.
Ooh,
They don't know.
interesting. Okay. So would you say it's a mixture of grief and uncertainty and concern? Because
Yes,
if there's a hint of uncertainty and concern, it could serve as a good indicator of them being unsure of if their child's alive or dead or not. So it's good to know.
yes. So yeah, it's grief and uncertainty and concern.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. Is there any other physical characteristics that I can kind of make out, like how tall they are, or
Very
their skin
tall,
level? Very tall. All right. Would you
very
say
tall, tan skin,
like Henri
taller.
height, or shorter, or higher?
No, taller than Henri.
What, dude?
Yes.
Yeah, you saying like what the fuck you call them? like one of them fucking diamonds from Steven Universe kind of
Oh
tall.
my god! Not that fucking tall.
Okay, all
Oh
right, I was
my
making
god.
sure. I was like, "Ooh,
Just,
what can I say to Ike that they would understand what I mean? Oh, yes.
oh my god. Like, at least, like, 7 that tall.
Interesting. Okay. And what do they use to write on the tree?
They didn't
This.
use anything. They laid their hand on it
Oh,
and they kind of pushed against the tree, and their handprint is there, and this inscription is there.
hmm. Interesting. All right. One last question. All right. Because I'm seeing
What's up?
like before and now right in front of us. How overgrown is this tree looking compared to how we see it now and when this whole hand placement thing is? Like, ooh,
It looked
now.
like it was it you can't tell because it looks like it looks the same day.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Maybe if Maleki was around, it would have been overgrown a little bit more, but since she's not, it looks like it was placed there just yesterday.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. All right. I guess that really helps us narrow down what this might mean. I feel like, or what the purpose
Mhm.
behind the kind of message is. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. Let's uh.
Let's head back.
Let's head back.
Reg, you got that?
Yes, I did.
All right.
Okie dokie, let's go. Let's go.
They're back.
Yeah.
We
All right. Before
sure
we check
are.
that. Okay. Heard some
That was
interesting things.
you were gone for a long time.
Heard some real interesting things.
Parm
Yeah,
did run
just
to
some
the bathroom
stuff.
really quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait on Parm then.
Oh, I want to know. I want to know so bad.
Teehee.
Teehee.
Can you show me?
I will say during that, Justin, you
Maybe
said
I'll
something
have
that was very
Uh,
boomer dad of you.
Hi, kitty.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Was it the was it the Steven Universe?
It was. It was. You were like those. What do you call them? The diamonds.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got to say it
Well,
in a
I
way
think
that I could understand what I mean.
Understood it,
think
okay? God. I do more
Addie's
than just
gonna have to have a watch with Henry tonight.
That's
Oh
if
my
Penny doesn't have a watch with Henri tonight.
Aren't I popular?
You're not going. Penny is not going to have a watch with Henry.
Not unless someone else is there.
Can't. No.
He's
Addie's
supervised.
just be like.
You
Addie's
have
gonna
to
be
have
like,
supervised.
did the
Henri
did
and
the
Penny have to have
thing. What
supervised
did
visitation.
you see?
I'm gonna wait for Parm to come back.
I know.
Yeah.
This is like later. Addie's going to
Or later.
interrogate Henry if he doesn't say anything now. I don't know what your plan is.
I have to see, I guess. But pretty juicy, I gotta say.
Oh, I meant
Pretty freaking
to.
juicy.
I meant to ask earlier. Do you want me to make a survival check to navigate?
yes.
Cool. Eh. Okay. Let's see.
Hello?
Not the best. That's a 17.
Not the best, she said.
You gotta understand, I have a +9 to my survival, so it means I rolled an 8.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's. I feel that.
17 is fine. I didn't really expect you to get anything lower than a 15 anyway.
Yeah, I would.
Maybe.
I would have needed to roll a 6 for that.
Mm-mm.
For a
You know how to
15.
really pull at Henry's heartstrings with that one, Ike.
Ooh,
Hee
God, I know so bad. Such a nosy fuck.
I'm so happy I've reached the next stage of working at my job, and it's the point where they just give you a fucking thermos with like the logo on it, and this thing's awesome. It keeps drinks so cold. I can put ice in it, and I can forget about it the whole day, and it's still there. Because I'm one of those people where I open up a drink, right,
Yeah.
and it can literally just be sitting there all day while I'm sipping on it. You know, I just don't crush it fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it just being able to stay cold is so great. Oh, Bones, you should join us for what you call it. I was saying earlier they'd be willing to watch another episode of Smiling Friends, and we were able to rope in Red for that. So I'd be curious to see your live reaction. Let me just say, Ike's the episode we showed Ike is fucking priceless seeing her reaction.
It was so fucking weird.
Stop fighting!
Wait, I'm about to send you something, Justin.
Okay,
I'm gonna DM it to you. I
please do.
found it on Tumblr.
At least it's not
Are
Happy
we
Tree
done
Friends.
tonight?
Nope, we're almost
Well,
finished. We're gonna wrap up after this. I'm just gonna send this post to Justin really quick. Welcome back, by the way. We were just waiting for you to get back to explain some things.
She would kill it at the job, not gonna lie. That or maybe Pinkie Pie. All right. All right, back to it. You all good to go, Parm?
Yep.
All right, cool. I feel like it's a thing. Henry approaches the tree silently at first. Puts a hand over whatever overgrown vines kind of wrap around its trunk. And he closes his eyes in the usual way. A bit of a flutter of the eyeball under the eyelids as he sees or lives out whatever just raw emotion is still tied to this tree. Whatever was left behind, whatever grief was left here. When he's done, I don't think he talks right away. Usually Henry doesn't get all that affected by what he sees all that often. But I mean, due to the subject matter, I feel like he might be just a little bit. I feel like he does a thing where he reaches into his back and takes out one of his swords. More specifically, his Athelstan sword. As he buries it into the ground directly in front of the tree, and just takes a moment to kneel. He probably sighs for a moment as he places his forehead along the hilt of the blade. And I guess the closest thing to a prayer, he just says in his hand to Athelstan, if he's even listening, to just pass along a prayer, I guess. He's like that for a solid minute before he stands up and, pulls out the blade from the dirt ground and places it back on his back. And he's going to walk away and not tell anybody. No, I'm not going to do that.
You'd get jumped immediately.
Like, immediately.
No. People need context for whatever the fuck is written here if it's important. All right, where do I start? Oh. Here lay the mother, and she was lost, grief-stricken. Greatest grief of all. A child lost. Not forgotten, but lost. This is her cry on the tree. I'm not sure if it's a question meant to be answered or if it's just a question just for her. It's the oddest thing. I'm so certain that she was a god, but she was no god I've ever felt. She or them or whoever they were. All I know is that she loved that child. And her love was so strong that it's still here on this tree. She placed her hand right here, and I think Henry kind of probably like brushes away a bit of the moss or the vines or whatever else to kind of show where her hand was placed, and she put these words on the tree.
I hope she found her child, wherever they went.
I'm not so sure. Like I said, they were a god. You would think a god would be able to find their child, but I guess wherever that kid is, it was out of her reach. If I had to guess, that child wasn't dead. They were lost or missing, because I could feel the grief of her yearning for them, but there was also confusion and nervousness, almost as if she was uncertain. So hopefully it was more of a case of them being somewhere out there rather than being entirely gone.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. It was the oddest thing. She had the most beautiful dress or robes.
What did they
Not a
look
track
like?
of dirt on them. I think Hunter just tries his best to describe them, as Ike told me, is like it was like layers and layers of I don't want to say white silk, right? It wouldn't be silky, right, Ike?
It was like gossamer and like cotton.
Yeah, and they had a veil and that almost kind of lacy wedding dress kind of you know, like it's as it trails behind you kind of dress, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A train.
Train.
Yeah, there we go, that's the word.
A train, yes. Thank you. And
Yeah.
Justin and I were like, the fuck is it called?
Oh.
Does that
My
description sound at all familiar?
yeah, cause my Penny's initial instinct is,
Go.
oh, Cricket kind of fits the description of a child that's lost but not dead. I wonder if this is Cricket's mom.
Oh.
Yeah, that also came to mind for me for a second.
Mm-hmm. Because maybe Cricket didn't
Certainly
come
an
through.
interesting theory.
Yeah, because Cricket said that they came from a long ways away across the water. And maybe in an earlier part of history, or like years ago, maybe this portal was not where we saw it open today.
Hmm. I mean, to kind of help with that train of thought, I think Henry would also mention, even though this might not be the greatest indicator of time, that the tree seems the same now as it did back then. You know, in the sense of you expect a tree to, if it's in a same place,
Yeah.
it might become overgrown with vines or moss or whatever else. It looks exactly the same as it did.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But time is weird in extraplanar environments.
Yes, it is.
This is all stuff to consider while we keep moving. I know this is a heavy emotional moment, but there are still scouts looking for us.
Could I take what's it called? Like a charcoal imprint of this etching
Yeah, sure.
while we're here, because I want to show it to Cricket to see if they recognize it when we go back.
Oh, Henry also says this is a very tall woman, taller than Henry.
Oh.
Tail, can you lift me up so I can get a printing of this?
Yep. Wrap around the knees and just pull.
Yay! Penny just sitting on Till's shoulders, taking this down.
Yeah. So, I know it's getting a little late, so you guys are able to. Anything else anyone wanted to do?
I want to take a long rest with Henri, but no one else is gonna let that happen.
Before we go to the long rest portion.
Yeah.
I
Nothing
think.
else? Please go.
Yes, I have something.
Mhm.
I think as people start walking away, I think Addie lingers for a moment and sort of stares at this. That was a very cute cat. Stares at this inscription, and I think the first hesitant few notes of an old Sylvan level lullaby escape before she shakes her head and moves to catch up with the others. Flavor.
Hee
Pipe and flavor.
I almost want to ask if I caught that, but I also want to let that be Addie's moment.
Hey, I'll leave it up to. I assume Ember has more important things on her mind right now.
True, but Emmer's not currently a fan of letting anyone like linger behind for too long.
That's fair.
It's more
to
like
you,
yeah. Well,
I'm not gonna.
would I catch that?
What's your passive?
23.
Yeah.
Currently technically at 28 because my shifting gives me advantage, which equates to a +5.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
Ember sees everything without even trying.
Not only do you get it, you can smell what Addie had for breakfast, bro.
It's my ears, my hearing is real good right now. I think Ember doesn't say anything, but I think when Addie turns to continue the party, Ember has like stopped and done the thing where people have gone past her, and she's looking back to make sure that Addie is catching up. Doesn't say anything though.
I think like flushes slightly in like embarrassment of right, we need to be focused now. Sort of mutters like a quiet sorry. And continues to prestidigitate to focus and catch up with the others.
I think all I'll say in response is, it was pretty, and then go back to the front to be the survival guide.
Yeah. And on that note,
Can I?
that's
Oh, can I do
oh,
one
sorry.
last thing before you end? Since
Yeah,
Henri
sure.
pulled out his Athel sword, and Penny recently just got bit and is feeling a little vulnerable at the moment, she's going to summon her packed weapons, which are dual sides made of like coated in like the celestial bronze almost and decorated with a bunch of symbols in celestial that Henri probably recognizes as blades that he himself made for Athelstan years ago.
Oh shit!
Oh crap! Spicy.
Wait, what? Hold on. I zoned out for 2 seconds.
Penny's packed weapon are her father's sides that were made by Henri when they were both tweens, young adults,
No.
with Till's and hanging out with Till's dad as well. Like they were the trio.
Hee.
Oh, spaghetti toes. Do I see this? I mean, do you do this around Henri or something, or?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she does it. Like Henri's probably taking the lead when Ember drops back, and Penny's probably just behind him with Till. And if he ever looks back, she's just holding both of them and walking.
I need a good gift that's like side eye that doesn't look all that interested, look straight, panting side eye back like, huh?
Wait, I've seen those before. Where the hell did you get those?
Wait a minute.
Found it.
Oh god.
Found it.
Let's see.
I found
Yes,
it.
perfect. So shit like that. I mean, we're not saying anything now in the heat of trying to get away from other things. But
Can you put that in memes, Bones?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just in general. There we go.
Trying to keep at least the game notes channels pure.
One of these fucking channels have to. They can't all be dick jokes and memes. Okay, so on that note, Henri, learning what you have learned about who's ever presumably still in the Beastlands, because they gave no indication that they particularly left. This could be
Ooh.
Maleki for all you guys know.
That's true.
Anyway,
We can get our answers run into him.
you guys covering your tracks properly throughout the Beastlands, ensuring that if the scouts are going to find you, they're going to have a damn hard time of doing it. Walk until you find a suitable place to bed down for the night, and that's where we're going to end the session for today.
I'm gonna say for the record, Addie ritually casts alarm and then tiny hat.
Oh yeah.
No problem. Get all your bases covered.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucking
I will go ahead and stop recording.